The radio station with more. You're listening to the radio station.
You're listening to
Now. The radio station with more. You're listening to the radio station.
You're listening to
This is
Radio Biafra.
Yeah.
Long live our POB mamas, when we're black, we are the RPOBs. When we're Chinaka, yo man.
Biafra in London, Biafra in Germany, Biafra everywhere. Biafra in Russia, Biafra in Malaysia. Everybody likes it. They tried to kill us many years ago, killing the people of Biafra, destroying the people of Biafra. But somebody said to all the IPOB, respect the leader of indigenous people. Nobody can stop Biafra. I say nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong. You can judge the leader of Biafra. You can kill the people of Biafra, but never change their decision. Every time I play this Babylon, I wish me every day. Every time I sing this Babylon, I wish me every day. They tried to kill us many years ago, killing the people of Biafra, destroying the people of Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong.
Yeah. They say good and evil are with yours.
Biafra in bedroom, Biafra in bathroom, Biafra everywhere. Biafra in jail, Biafra in church, everybody likes it. They tried to kill us many years ago, killing the people of Biafra, destroying the people of Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong. I told you, nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Obama. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong. Britain. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong.
Long live our POB mamas, when we're black, we are the RPOBs. When we're Chinaka, yo man.
Tropical Records.
Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscientious people, wherever you are all over the world, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is still Radio Biafra Extra, and of course, we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London. Radio Biafra London is being anchored by the deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. His name is Mazi Uche Ukafo Mefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is from Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Mazi Uche Ukafo Mefo is the man who has simply assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. I do not expect you to understand the mindset behind those words, but one day you shall. Mazi Uche Ukafo Mefo, of course, is standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader. His name is Mazi Nnamdi Okukano. He is the king of Afari Beku. Afari Beku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State. Abia State is Biafra land. He is the director of Radio Biafra as well as Biafran Television. He is the leader of IPOB. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remained the only man who stood up to speak for the collective interests of the Biafran people. For over 60 years, nobody has done that. And by the special grace of Chukwu Okike Abiama, I am George Unyibe. I come from Abo. Abo is in Delta State. And Delta State is Biafra land. And of course, as always, we cannot proceed until we acknowledge the Creator. And our people must understand that with the confidence assurance that He is with us on this journey, believe me, we will get home. We will get home. Ogosiri mo biebere o mgbe adịghị ike chioma mo ogosiri mo biebere mgbe adịghị ike. He showed me your great mercy when I am not strong, my Father. You show me your great mercy when I am not strong. Ogosiri mo biebere o mgbe adịghị ike chioma mo igosiri mo biebere mgbe adịghị ike o. Anyị na-aja gị mma o maka n'eziokwu n'ịbụ sọ mma gị ịhụnanya na gị obiọma gị o juru anya dadị o inwe gị mgbanwe o ọ dịghị onye dịka gị ịbụ Alfa na Omega. Anyị niile na-asị na n'ịdị mma o ise. And of course, at this moment, we must proceed to our topic on this very segment, which is simply titled Agenda, the most powerful force behind any idea. Our topic on this segment is simple, titled Agenda, the most powerful force behind any idea. We should first of all find out what is agenda. Agenda is list of items to be discussed at a formal meeting. Agenda simply means list of items that must be discussed in a formal meeting. Remember the topic, so you can be able to appreciate where we are coming from, understand where we are coming from, to be able to follow us to a conclusive, appreciative end. When we talk about you have agenda, we have agenda, we have agenda, our leaders say nobody write agenda for us. Which means agenda is what propels, it's what motivates, it's what moves you, it's what directs you. If people write agenda for you, there is problem. But rather, we write agenda for people. But for you to understand what we mean, agenda, the most powerful force behind any idea, you must first of all understand that agenda simply means a list of items to be discussed at a particular formal meeting. That is agenda. Then what is idea? An idea is a thought or suggestion as to a possible course of action. For instance, I took a job with the idea of getting some money. And now by the time you combine that agenda with the idea, you see, your whole life has been defined already. When I look at people, for instance, I look at the intent of their heart. Because from the intent of their heart, you know their agenda. And by their action, you know the idea behind what is moving them. If you have this idea, they become predictable. And when they are predictable, it is pathetic, they are laughable, and it is ridiculous. And so the first thing you do when you are dealing with anybody, when you are dealing with any organization, when you have dealing with any nation, when you have dealing with no matter who the person is, find out his agenda, motive behind his action. And I tell you, they will do what they will do, but you will be looking at them. Biafra has been beaten down for so long, and this is the time we must hold our destiny in our hand. This is the time we look at everybody in the face and tell them this is the truth. This is what we want. This is how it's going to be. It can only happen if you know their agenda. If you know the idea behind what they are doing, you almost become invincible. And that is why the Bible says, with the human knowledge, you can never see God. Having been able to look at the definition, a brief definition of idea and agenda, I will summarize by saying that agenda is the brain boss behind the meticulous, harmonious, and perfect function of any component unit. You see, if you have access to modern automobile or motor as the case may be, there is something known as brain boss. The brain boss is just a tiny electronics gadget they fit in an automobile. The brain boss help the mechanical as well as the electronical in automobile to function harmoniously, meticulously, without confusion. For instance, a vehicle that have brain boss, when you drive into a very deep water, the moment the water gets to the brain boss, it shuts the vehicle down. No matter what you do, until you rectify the problem with the brain boss, that vehicle is not going anywhere. If you like, change the engine. If you like, change the gearbox. If you like, remove the back axle. If you like, remove the alternator. Destroy the motor completely and couple it back. If you don't go to the brain boss, you are not going anywhere. It is the brain boss that help both the mechanical and the electronic part of the vehicle to function as one. And so, if you have an idea and supported by agenda, or if you have an agenda that is run by an idea, it's just a simple way of describing them is that this is the brain boss behind, first of all, the meticulous, second of all, the systematic, third of it, the harmonious and perfect, which is the fourth, functioning of any component unit. Agenda is responsible for the success or failure behind any idea. That having been said, if you look at the case of Nigeria and the position we found ourselves, there are people of interest, people with agenda, and they have a particular idea on how to manage the situation. That is why we have been doing this thing for over 53 years. 53 years ago, Dim Chukwemeke Odimegu Ojukwu, the People's General, the man that is better than Gowon, the man that is 100 times better than late Babangida. I mean, is Babangida dead? Maybe his death is there already anyway. He is better than Babangida. Ojukwu is better than Obasanjo, T.Y. Danjuma. All of them put together. Most of you don't know Ojukwu is the first graduate to put on Nigerian uniform. Most of you don't know. In the normal circumstance where Ojukwu can talk, none of all these intellectuals can talk. They thought they could rubbish him. Look at how all of your life have become now. Like I was saying before, I digress. 53 years ago, Ojukwu stood before all of them and said, this nation cannot work because evidence abound. And now the people of Biafra have an idea. They have an agenda, and we have an idea on how to carry out our agenda. We want to go. But Ojukwu did not consider that British government have an agenda for Nigeria. Ojukwu did not consider that Yoruba have agenda for Nigeria. Ojukwu did not give the top to understand that Fulani have agenda for Nigeria. Do you know Ojukwu underestimate Saboteur? He never knew they have their own agenda. He thought everybody has embraced the idea. He came back home and declared Biafra. But then agenda played out against his idea. Idea of restructure. The same restructure they are telling you about after killing over 10 million. Now our people must understand how it functions. Each time will come here, some people believe we should go to Buckingham Palace and beg Theresa May, so she let us go. This is the very humiliating thought anybody could ever imagine. If Theresa May, if the Queen of England in Buckingham Palace is the creator of the world, let us remain slave till the end of time. But if there is a God in heaven, in the coming generation, the family of the Queen of England, all of them shall be cursed. Because they have raped enough. They have murdered enough. They have made enough orphan. We have been shouting this thing all this time. Queen of England, British government supervised genocide in Africa. First genocide in Africa, here in Biafra land. British government supervised it. Killed over 10 million. They call the disease that wipe our people out. Harold, oh God. I do not know how these people want us to begin to romance this thing. Harold Wilson syndrome. That is what they call the disease. Kwashiorkor. But you could never know they have agenda. Today there are many people in and out. They are romancing. They are fighting for freedom. But they have an agenda we already know. You play your card. We are waiting for you. The British government agenda for a modern day Nigeria in particular and Africa in general is small. One of our callers in our last program said, Britain cannot come one-on-one to do this thing Fulani are doing in Nigeria. So Britain move back and then project your fellow black idiot to make your life misery. And when they are discussing about it, they say, don't mind them. They are the same people. They know how to handle. Who told you I'm the same person with Fulani? How would you ever believe I'm the same person with Hausa? What on earth told you I'm the same person with Yoruba? Did Awolo will not tell you, one of the small boy that signed amalgamation document, supposedly? Did they not tell you that Nigerians are like oil and water that cannot mix? But they knew. Their agenda is to sit back. They be shouting Inglafo, 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 and be deceiving us, using our head to hit one another. Hausa is fighting Yoruba, Yoruba is fighting Fulani, Fulani is fighting Igbo, Igbo is fighting Saboteur. That is exactly the pendulum of chaos they put in place. And as far as we remain one Nigeria, if you like, marry all our sister. If you people, Biafrans, like, go and marry all their sister. We can never unite. Nothing like uniting. If you are a Biafra now, you have not started teaching your children to hate one Nigeria, and then you are sick. Because the agenda of the British government is simple for Biafrans, Nigerians, begin to fight yourself. We are fighting ourselves. And they are the one analyzing us. When you hear them talk about how they are going to defend the territorial integrity of Nigeria, unity of Nigeria, you begin to wonder, what is the business of Britain when it comes to the unity of Africa? Who made them God over us? They have an agenda. As far as they create this confusion among us, Fulani will think he's a powerful man, but you will see yourself on your knee very soon. As far as they make Yoruba to hustle for 10%, they will support them, alias, I must tell you, because they all have the opportunity of stealing, kill and divide. Now you know British agenda. It is applicable or duplicated around Africa. When you see these colonial terrorists or colonial master as they call themselves, watch them, they have agenda. China coming to Africa, they have agenda to steal. America coming to Africa, they have agenda to kill, to steal. Britain and the whole world, anybody you see in Africa, watch them. These are vultures looking for dead body to eat. I say it without reserve. I've never seen any country in Africa working for the interests of Africa. But do I blame them? No. We cannot continue blaming people for our negligence. We cannot continue blaming people for our irresponsibility. Sometimes we need to stand up, and that is exactly what we are doing now. And so if you think Britain are coming to divide Nigeria, you think again. If you think Britain create a Nigerian that will make you as a black man to be powerful, and then you have to think again. And Fulani, if you think Britain will continue backing you up, including United Nations, to feed on the misery of our people, you think again. I understand they say Fulani don't forgive. Thank God we know. So we know their agenda. Oh, we wrote to United Nations. Yes, we are going to White House. Yes, we are going to do this. Brothers say, if we not do what we supposed to do, if we not use our pepper chop bottle for these people head, if we not use our pepper chop bottle for these people head, we not go see what these people go use our head do. But that having been said, they have agenda. We are coming. You come down a little bit to the Nigerian setting. Nigeria overall agenda is for Biafra to be destroyed. When you put Nigerian together, their main agenda is to keep us down. The people of Biafra. That is the agenda. Nigeria is not dreaming to have a developed country. Nigeria is not dreaming to make sure you have good road. Nigeria does not have agenda to give you electricity. Nigeria, certainly there is no agenda for education, a standard education sector. Nigerian, of course, don't want you to have even good aeroplane to carry you abroad. Can they manage an aircraft? Nigerian don't want your security. Can't you see it playing out every day? Nigerian don't want you to have access to good medical health care. The only thing they want is to keep the Biafrans down. That is why our youth are locked up in different secret cells across Nigeria. That is why they shoot at every slight opportunity they have. They tell you it's accidental discharge. That is why your seaport will never function. That is why there will be no international airport in Biafra land. That is why they are the one making policies of Ruga to take over your land. That is why they are the ones subduing you, harassing you, intimidating you, converting your land into military occupation. We now have checking point everywhere. That is the only agenda they have. Nothing more, nothing less. And so if you are a Biafran by now, you don't know the agenda of Nigeria. May the Lord be with you. If we go down a little bit, we look at the Yoruba. Let's go to the Arewa. The Arewa have one agenda. And that agenda is that they say they are cow. And they say the Igbo man is a grass. And they say they will eat the Igbo man. That is the agenda. When you see the Arewa elders talking, they are fighting to hold on to the oil well in Biafra land. When you see the Arewa youth talking, they are talking to give voice to the northern youth in order to kill us when the time comes. When you see them say they are one Nigeria, their agenda is simple. We must remain one Nigeria. All of you will die inside one Nigeria, but we shall see how it ends. You go back to Oduduwa. They have their agenda. The agenda is simple. Omo Igbo is olori buruku. If you like, let Omo Igbo die. Awusa is olori buruku oloshi, including Fulani. If they like anything, let them like, let them do. Yoruba is as far as I get my 10%. Wolo komi. Nothing concern them. If Igbo man think Yoruba man will help him fight for freedom of Biafra, guy, you are going to wait for eternity. If if Fulani say they are coming to kill Igbo man, that Yoruba will support them, Fulani, sorry. Only 10% move Yoruba. Oduduwa, only 10% move them. Their agenda is 10%. As far as our seaport don't function in Biafra land, Yoruba is okay. As far as all of you can go to Yoruba church and become an idiot without knowing, Yoruba is okay. As far as there will be no international airport in Biafra land, Yoruba is okay. As far as you as a Biafran, you are keep under your knee, Yoruba don't have problem. This is the agenda and they are all doing well for themselves. Does the truth hurt you? Let us continue. We look at the Biafran agenda. Biafrans have agenda. What is the agenda of the Biafran? They want to be relevant under the umbrella of Yoruba man. That is the agenda. Agenda of all the governor in Biafra land is to run to Kaduna or Kano or Abuja to go and do Rankadede. That is the agenda. Why are they going for Rankadede? They know they have undone their youth. And they feel the only place they can get support is to run to Fulani. That is the agenda. Agenda of Biafra is kill your brother, make money. Sabotage your own people. Fulani will empower you. And so that is the agenda of many people. What is our agenda in one Nigeria? We own the resources. We own the human capacity. But yet we have nothing. So we continue struggling to survive. And of course, you have worked very hard. Your wealth ends where you are. Bring them down to Nigeria so you will understand the agenda for you. But what is our agenda? What is the agenda of all the youth presidents, whether in South or Southeast? Is to go and buy house in Banana Island. To do big boy, drive car. What is the agenda of Biafrans? Let me ask us. No agenda. No agenda. Our agenda is, let God do his will. What is the will of God? We have seen the Yoruba agenda and they are good at it. We have seen the Fulani agenda and they are good at it. We have seen the British government agenda and they are good at it. Biafrans, what is your agenda? And then Governor, what is your agenda for your people? Yoruba were able to rally around. They bought motor from Motekon. Biafran governors, how market? This thing will done on all of you sooner or later. Arewa area boys are being issuing quick notice and the rest of them. Arewa area boys are working very hard to give voice to their elder. Where are you people, Biafrans? When will you stand up and speak? What is our agenda, people of Biafra? Now, without agenda, I tell you there is a problem. This agenda is the end product of every initiative, whether it be good or bad, positive or negative. Here in IPOB, we have agenda. There are numerous, but some of them you should know. The ultimate among all of them is that Nigeria must divide. Anything we are doing cannot unite Nigeria. IPOB came to divide Nigeria. I joined IPOB so that we can divide Nigeria. Don't you get it? To divide Nigeria, what do? We romance with Nigeria. They don't like romancing. They don't want Nigeria divided. Because if Nigeria divide, they feel they will be hungry. In that case, we are the food on their table. So they must eat us. What is supposed to be our agenda? Number one, unification of the people of Biafra. Have you joined IPOB? Or you are still calling us miscreant? Have you joined IPOB? Or you are still calling us miscreant? Our agenda is to make sure you know the truth. Because if you truly know this truth and you embrace this truth, there will be a natural, spiritual, and physical awakening. You will get angry at what they are doing to you. For once in your lifetime, you will be able to rise up and stand up for truth, for justice, for equity, for fairness. You will be able to stand against the murderous Nigerian state. And believe me, we are doing that. Your opinions are changing already. Nigeria is fighting corruption. All the people who have handled EFCC or DSS or ICPC, all of them are criminals. Magu is an ignorant man, uneducated idiot. Look at how much he stole. Without going to school, look at how much he stole. Imagine what Kwankwaso, Abakari, and the rest of them have stolen. The money only local Magu stole can turn some part of Biafra land to Dubai. Do you know what they saw in his bedroom? But don't forget, he's a local league player. Imagine what Abakari has stolen. Imagine what Brutai have stolen. Imagine what Adesina has stolen. Imagine what Oshibanjo has stolen. If you mention the name, the light electricity in White House, Donald Trump office will switch off. It will off. But they have agenda. They have agenda. Their current agenda is to loot. They will loot Nigeria into poverty. They will loot Nigeria till nothing is left. They will loot Nigeria that when we divide finally, nobody will have one kobo attached to his name. But it boils down to the same question. What are your agenda as Biafrans? We wait for them to finish destroying our life before we respond to them. We wait for them to be creating more division among us before we rise up, unite, and speak with one voice. We fold our hand and promote evil among ourselves, losing focus for what we represent. My brothers, my sister, ask yourself, what is Biafran agenda in Nigeria? What do we put on the table that is our target? Politically. And of course, if I will say, in terms of executive, in terms of the judicial, in terms of the legislatives, what is your agenda? Awusa, Fulani, the Arewas have the agenda in place. Oduduwa have the agenda in place. I ask a simple question. Biafrans, what is our agenda? Biafrans youth, what is your agenda? You go from one meeting to another, then they dash you money, then they give you gun and turn you to tout. The youth are supposed to be the future of tomorrow. But now you are not going to go to school this year. You may not go to school this year. They will make you so miserable. They have sent their children abroad to school. They will deliberately destroy education sector so that you will not go to school. And then their children will fly in from overseas and rule you. This is their agenda. Having known that, what is your agenda? Will you allow Satan to conquer you in this battle? I am talking to Biafran youth. They want us to remain here. They want us to keep us down. And then they will have a dynasty that will enslave our generation. They did it to our elders. None of our elders can stand up and speak. None of our politicians can stand up and speak, protecting our interest. None of them will do that. Why? Because their agenda is not for the benefit of our people. The agenda is just for them and themselves alone. But onye chiju gaju onwe ya. Onye ndi rojo gaju onwe ya. It is as simple as ABCD. They have their own agenda. What is our own agenda? Today, as a member of IPOB, what is your agenda? Today, as a Joma, what is your agenda? Do you know in the past 4 years that more than 30% of Ijaw youth have been hunted down? Do you know that in the past 4 years that more than 40% of Biafran youth have been hunted down? Do you know the same thing is applicable to the Middle Belt and the Hausas? And at least about 5% of Yoruba are in the same position. Who is doing all this thing? Fulani. Nigerians, what are your agenda for Fulani? I thought Goodluck could not handle the security challenge of Nigeria. That General Buhari will do that. How market? May I remind you that the people without agenda, if we fail to draw up our own agenda in a time like this, there will be terrible consequences. In conclusion, we must not just be a people who is determined to get our freedom, but a people who, with a pure purpose-driven agenda, to guide every idea that we have. Biafrans, don't let anybody deceive you. We understand that we are determined people who want to get our freedom, and with pure purpose, driven with purpose, purposeful agenda, I should say. Let us be ready to guide every idea. Let us be ready to guide every idea until we get this Biafra. If you know their agenda for us, you will be able to have idea on how to survive them. Believe me, the battle has already begun. I'll be back in a minute.
And I'm on the cano, who called them one of Biafra land. Hebenebe, 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 Heba. Imanoda bago. Haha. Holy, 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 Namudikano, you are not the Savior, Mohammed. Holy, 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 Namudikano, you are not the Savior, Mohammed. Holy, 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 Namudikano, you are not the Savior, Mohammed. Holy, 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 Namudikano. Another Savior, Hamaniki, Hoyano, Homequando, Hoyano, Umegano, Hoyano, Homequando, Hoyano, Umegano, Hoyano, Homequando, Hoyano, Umegano, Hoyano, Homequando, Hoyano, Umegano. Iye biye nini kure kuno mebena, iye bozi nini zire zino mebena, iye bamoma nini kure kuno mebena, iye boku nini kule kuno mebena. Ikuri ya nabo, imano mebego, asimi ikuri ya nabo, imano mebego. Hoyano, homekwendo, hoyano, umegano. Hoyano, Homequando, Hoyano, Umegano, Hoyano, Homequando, Hoyano, Umegano, Hoyano, Homequando, Hoyano, Umegano. Holy, 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 Namudikano, you are the Savior, Mohammed. Holy, holy. Hoyano, Omekwano, Hoyano, Umegono, Hoyano, Omekwano, Hoyano, Umegono, Hoyano, Omekwano, Hoyano, Umegono, Hoyano, Omekwano, Hoyano, Umegono. He tell us that any Biafra that serve Nigeria, later he will go in shame. Manomeleme, the money happened. He tell us that ISIS are coming over to take over our land. Manomeleme, the money happened. He tell us that Fulani jihadis coming to kill us. So Manomeleme, the money happened. Tell us that British will be backing them, government will be backing them. Manomeleme, the money happened. Tell us that Buhari is dead and Jibril is ruling. Manomeleme, the money happened. Tell us that our governors will take bribe, allow them to kill us. So Manomeleme, the money happened. Tell us that Nigeria will be scattered, Nigeria will be shattered. Manomeleme, the money happened. Hoyano, Omekwano, Hoyano, Umegono, Hoyano, Omekwano, Hoyano, Umegono, Hoyano, Omekwano, Hoyano, Umegono, Hoyano, Omekwano, Hoyano, Umegono. Holy, 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 Namudikano, you are not a savior. Holy, 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 Namudikano, you are not a savior. Holy, 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 Namudikano, you are not a savior. Holy, holy, holy.
The radio station with more. You're listening to the radio station.
You're listening to
This is
Radio Biafra.
It is simple. You must ask yourself, what is your agenda? What is your agenda, Biafrans? What is your agenda in one Nigeria? At this moment, our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. Our direct line once again is 081-221-52971. And the special number for the female is 081-288-58614. 081-288-58614 is the special number for the female. And of course, like I asked, a rhetorical question. If you like, you answer. If you don't like, don't answer yourself. What is our agenda? What is our agenda? What is the agenda of Biafran people? Biafrans in diaspora, what is your agenda for the future generation of Biafra? Biafrans at home, what is your agenda? Biafrans in the corridor of power, what is your agenda for your people? Biafrans everywhere, what is your agenda? Biafran youth, what is your agenda to die as slave for Oduduwa and Arewa? Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yes, Mazo Onibe.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Mazo Onibe, you always in the high spirit, Mazi.
I gonna eku. What do I going to do? This is the time.
I'm happy for that, my brother. You always in the high spirit. Hey, I'm very, very happy that you are on ground educating our people. Because what they did to us, hey, I don't know where I will stand to start counting it. I hope I'm coming out clear, Mazonibe.
Of course, the world is listening.
Mazonibe, I don't know where to stand to count what they did to us. They pieces us, These people, they cut us into pieces.
That is their own agenda. That is the agenda for
that
them.
Is, That is, they just lay agenda for us to be following. And some of our people fall into the trap. And they are inside the trap, but they don't know. Mazi, I greet you. I greet you. Eke. Today is Eke. I greet you on Eke day. On Oye day. On Afo day. On Unko day. I greeted you completely. I greeted you. And our leader and they carry his own on the big basket, you know, to go and give him a I'm giving him his own always on a big basket. And all the followers, all the brothers and sisters that is in the movement of restoration of our motherland, because they lay agenda for us, and our people fall into that agenda, Mazi. And they don't know. Mas, I'm very, very happy on what you are on the way you are doing our broadcasts. I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very happy. You know, my own agenda for my people, my own agenda and the Obindiche agenda and the IPOB or Menal and Ordinal agenda is to go and rebuild all the ancient Obi. To rebuild all of them, because some people were asking Biafra, you know, where Biafra resided, where he started his own life. So many of our people don't know where it is. Yes, so many of our people. Like I'm from Nimu. My name remembers Nwoye Chinedumu, Nwanweke Aganegu. Kwe Kobelo, Nkisa, Tonkete Nani Nkiri, Nana Nimo. Like many of our people are answering Nimo. If you ask them, where you come from, where did you come from? Nimo. Some write it on the back of their rollies, because if you are in the road, you see one Nimo up and down. But some people are writing those things, they don't know where that Nemo resided, where he lived his life. Because some people don't know that Nemo is a human being. Some people don't know that Nemo is a human being that born Nemo people. The first house that is in Nemo. So many people don't know that there is a place called Nemo that they're supposed to go and started their own life. My brother, if you went there now, bush is there. You know? So, that Obi is the number one. Everybody have to gather themselves to go and build. That is what they destroy from us. We are like that before. And they come and they destroyed it, set agenda for us, and took our own and go and refine it and started using it for themselves, not to carry us along, because we are studying their own. That's why it's learned everywhere. If you talk, they say you are not learned. Like the other people, yesterday at Milano, somebody argue with me. You know, one of our brother, he asked me where I come from. I tell him that I come from Omambara. He started telling me that I should forget all those IPOB something. And I tell him, no. Don't say I should forget. I don't forget anything. Just say your own mind. I say my own mind. And he said we call it Anambra. I said no. Anambra is not the original name of it. The original name of our land is Omambara. He now asked me, what of the time Imo State is the capital of, you know, that is. My brother, I tell him that time you see Imo State is the capital of Omambara. That is when they divide us and rule us. That is when they set the agenda for us. That all of us migrated from Omambara. Imo migrated from Omambara, Abia, Iguacha, Ahaba. Ebonyi. You know, all of them migrated from Omambala, all of us. You know, so we are going, and I now ask them, what is Nigeria? And then nobody answered it. And they tell me that Nigeria is learned. And I now open up to them. I open up to them that nobody is that is educated in Nigeria. Nobody. He mentioned Wole Soyinka. Somebody, one Benin boy mentioned Wole Soyinka. Tell him that Wole Soyinka did not go to school, because if he go to school, if he study, he will not lie on people's agenda in his land. You understand? Yes. He now mentioned many people. I now ask him only the learned person, educated person he mentioned is Fela Kuti. Fela is the most educated someone in Nigeria.
Fela is the only Yoruba human being I know. Any day, any time. You know, Wole Soyinka is a very irresponsible man. He's answering Lauren Obed that he didn't write any book. He is the founder of cultism in Nigerian University. He is the first person to steal the money they gave to him to start road safety. And he embezzled the money, over 200 million naira. We are talking about back in the 80s, where a tier rubber vehicle is sold for 4,000 naira. Wole Soyinka embezzled over 200 million naira. Who are they deceiving here? Go ahead, please. But of course, it's their agenda.
That is the agenda they follow. You know, they fall into the trap. You carry it along, thinking that they carry something. And the people they carry the agenda they lay for them. The people they carry the agenda, they now went back and started using our own agenda that our ancestors lay for us. My brother, if you come to each community here in Europe here, they build where all of them come in the morning, those that is representing them. They build where they come and sit down and, you know, taking some ACs and other things. Then they will now go and build what they call warehouse. This warehouse, we call it Oba. That is our Obaji. And our Obi is where the father of the house is, you know. So whenever they need something, they went to Oba. That is where you see all the equipment they are using. But our people are chasing their own. Instead of them to, you know, to join hands together and find our own. Nobody wants to do it anymore. My own everywhere. My own everywhere. That's why wickedness is everywhere. Because if you look and think you are better than him, you will become angry. You will become nervous. You know, if a small boy come up to tell elderly person, see, you are not in the track. See the track. He will be angry to follow what the small boy tell him. You know, is it for it to mean that this small boy now is telling me what to do? He stand, you know, dragging it. No single. Why? Huh? Let them think, because we don't come to look anybody face. We come what we know. We got each and every community in our land get his own. The person that lived there first. There is person that lived there first that born them. That is where everybody should go and start now. Everybody, that is our agenda. Thank you, Mazo Nibe.
Of course,
I greet you.
Thank you. Like our brother has said, Ndichi agenda is to start from the origin of our people. What is your agenda? Are you there, caller on the line?
Yes, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, good evening from here.
Yes, Mazda Johnny, I greet you, sir.
Good evening, Ada. Go ahead, please.
I want to thank you for the good work you have been doing for we Biafrans. I say, may Chukwuka Abiyama continue to bless you in the mighty name of Chukwuka Abiyama.
See.
Hello, sir. I want to also greet Mazin and Kano for he has made me to realize who I am. Before I didn't even know that there is something called Biafra existing. So I thank him a lot, and Mazi George Onibe and Mazi Chuma for may Chukwuka Abiyama continue to bless people in the mighty name of Yeshua, I pray.
You see,
hello,
thank you
sir.
very much.
Hello, sir. I want to please give me the opportunity to me to give my husband. He wants to speak to you guys.
Go ahead, please.
Okay, sir.
Hello, sir.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Sir, my name is Chimebuka Wamberede. I'm calling you from Abangwa, but I'm from Idato in Imo State province.
Go ahead.
George Onibe, I want to greet you for the good work you have been doing for us. George Onibe, I'm here to tell you the truth. The only agenda our people have now is to loot money. All our governors, the only thing they know is to loot money. Like, okay, see, Bazia in United States. Okay, see, Bazu promised us that you're going to build all the roads in United States. But there's no good agenda from them. All these old fools, they don't have any good agenda for us, we the youth of Biafra. And that is the most reason why we stand solidly behind Mazen Nandekalo. And we must surely destroy this zoo called Nigeria this year. And nobody shall ever stop us. Then coming to these people called churches and whatever they call themselves, they are all fooling themselves. Because ever since I was born and up to my years of being adult, I have never attended any church in my life. I don't want to attend anything like church because in me, I know who I am. There's one thing that God created in a man, which we call conscience. Any human being who has conscience has conscience. But if you don't have conscience, you don't have conscience. Now, coming to think about our ancestors, people normally preach about ancestors. They tell you that our ancestors are evil. They did this, they did that. Like one woman was preaching in our market, saying our ancestors is ancestral cause. I know. I woke up to the woman and asked her, don't we have ancestral blessing from this our ancestors? They wouldn't have anything to say. But I remember during the olden days, when a man has any business to do with a man in the name of transaction of land, you don't have any documents. You don't call any barrister on that land. After the both of you step your foot in that land and you do your agreement, that is the end of the land. Nobody attempts to take the land from you. If anybody tries to take the land from you, imagine will take that person and his family. That is how we run our things in the olden days. We know our God knows us. We call our God by their name and they answer us. But we don't know about these churches. They keep on telling us you should believe what you should believe through faith. But faith does not work. Faith does not work. Let us go back to our ancestors' way. Those days, our grandfather used to use Oji, Nzu. Then, when you first of all come to my house, I will offer you kola nut. I will give you Nzu. Then, the both of us will discuss. Whatever we discuss is what we do. You will never sleep with another person's wife.
Have you started it?
Sir, me?
Have you started doing that thing you are telling us?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Don't worry. Very soon we will have a testimony time, so that when we see how much is favoring you, all of us will join you. Go ahead.
George Onibe, let me tell you the truth. I'm here to say the truth and nothing but the truth. This is George Biafra. George Onibe, ever since one person called you on phone and said that we should learn how to pray with our language, George Onibe, I tell you the truth. My life has never been the same. I pray with my language. I go to call Kadiama. I don't call Jesus. I don't call Christ. I don't call Lord. I call Elohim. I call Yahweh. I go to call Kadiama. Ever since I started praying with my language, George Onjibe, I'm swearing that my life has never been the same. Please, I want our people to learn this. Learn how to pray with your language. Please don't forget your language. Your language is very, very important. Please, all Biafrans all over the world.
Thank you.
Join IPOP because this is the real day we have to go. Thank you, George Onibe.
We must continue. Yes, a caller on WhatsApp. Are you still there? Caller on WhatsApp.
Master George Onibe.
Good evening.
Master George Onibe. Good morning from Japan. Good morning from Japan.
Go ahead.
My name's Ichie Mkokwa. I hail from Eziama in Isiala Mbano, local government of Imo State, Biafra land. Master George Onibe, I called you the rule lion of Biafra land. Ahomadike is the supreme leader, but you are the rude lion. Master George Onibe, you are a great man. I just want to thank God for your life. Everlasting King of Glory. Master Onibe, you will reap every good thing you have sowed in the soil of Biafra land. Master Onibe, please, I want you just to appreciate it. Don't batter. Last 3 days I've tried to call you so I can talk to you, but the line is so busy. Master Onibe, there's something you complained 3 days ago that's force behind what you're doing. People want you to step down. Master Onibe, I want to tell you something. My father told me, he said, anything you're doing and there's nobody envying you. That means you're not doing it right. You're not getting it right. You're not going nowhere, not achieving anything. There's no success on the line. There's no success in the end. That means you cannot see if it's inside the tunnel, you're not seeing the light because you are doing it right. And that success at the end, that's what people are envying you. That's people jealous. Nobody jealous madman. Nobody jealous a poor man who's roaming on the street begging for what to eat. But people envy and jealous somebody who is doing it right. Master, please, I want to appeal to you. We all do this together and we are taking the oath of allegiance to stop Biafra. Our agenda is to stop Biafra for our next generation. Because for my age, I don't think I can double my age again ×2. So I want you and I and our harmonica and the IPOB. Our agenda is to achieve Biafra. That's something you said. He said that something stop you not to bring a job on the program to read their news. Collaborate on the program to read their news. People of the video on the program to read their news. Mazin George Onyibe, please, you are buying down for the saboteurs. Don't allow this to take place. I am pleading to you by the name of Chukwukike, the God who created the heaven and earth, the ancient of days. Please bring our brothers, bring our lost tribes together. We coming together with one voice, it creates more unity to us. It comes because of the enemy abandoned and abandoned our riverine brothers for we to hear. Because when I hear your program and people speak in different dialects, it motivates my spirits. It gives me a divine joy and a divine healing. It heals my heart that Ahmadike have bring us together. Ahmadike have made us to realize who we are. Ahmadike have sanitized us. We cannot begin to speak with one voice. George Onyibe, please, I am pleading to you. Don't allow me to die. Listen to you. Heal me, strengthen me from my bone narrow. Please, don't allow me to die. I never leave this struggle for any bastard born with the blood of House of Fulani. Please, their aim just want you to live, to go behind, so they can come in and sabotage what the effort they have put place. You are a great lion of a Biafra. Nobody can live in that hottest demon place where the devil settled in the world and be so brilliant and be so arrogant to say what you say with authoritative authenticity. Master, you don't know what you are doing into our life. You are beating us with the bricks firestone. If not for Ahmadike, if not for you, you have motivated people today. If Ahmadike command us to match us out, we can fight with our bare hands. If you are not there to command those who is in Africa, your power, your words, the power that flow in it, you don't know what you are telling us because you are there sitting on the mic. But when you're on that mic, there's another spirit behind you who speaks through your mouth with fire. Please, George Onyibe, please, bring our brothers together. Let us be speaking with one voice in this platform. It's going to do a great thing to us. It's going to pave a great way for us. Please, don't allow what Ahmadike has suffered to go in vain. It's not going in vain, but bringing them to your platform is going to do a great thing to us. And please, I want us to be hammered in this particular issue. Let Biafrans leave Hausa Fulani Nama alone. Let Biafrans leave. Stop eating Hausa Fulani alone. Whoever is eating Hausa Fulani meat, let them know they're eating the blood of their fellow Biafrans because they are not doing good to us. People who can use their agenda to kill us. And this is what they are bringing. This is the only investment they can bring to our land. And that investment is not creating any good impact to us. It's to come and kill us, rape our mother, rape our sisters, kill our father, destroy our farm. At the same time, we patronize their product. Are we not fools? George Onyibe, please.
Your request is noted, and believe me, the Creator is going to do something to that effect. Thank you very much.
God bless you, sir.
We must continue.
So careful. But you could care bless you and your family.
Thank you.
Most especially the mother who gave birth to you, and your family and your wife and your kids.
Thank you.
Out to our spring leader. Asana from here.
There's a caller on the line.
Good evening.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please. Move away from your
you. I thank Yahweh for you. You are trying well. You are trying too much. May Yahweh Almighty bless you for all the work you are doing for We Biafrans. My name is Yadema Orieke. I'm calling you from Aba. May Yahweh bless you for the work you are doing. And bless Mazin Nandekaro, for he is a good leader. He is leading us well. According to the question of yesterday that says, who is a good leader? A good leader is anyone, a leader that cares for his people. A good leader is a leader that protects his people. A good leader is a leader who thinks for the interest of his people. Martin Nandekal is a good leader. He is trying, and Yahweh will bless him and give him more life. He will increase his years, and he will accomplish his days on earth, according to the will of Yahweh. Because when a good king is in power, people will rejoice. But when a wicked man is in power, people will cry. As we are crying today because of the bad leader that is leading us. May Yahweh punish them wherever they are. And he will protect and bless our new leader, Martin Nandekalo, because he is a good man. For the churches that are making noise everywhere today, they are not doing a good thing. They are not doing what Bible says, and they are not keeping the commandment of Yahweh. Yahweh give us a commandment as his own children. He commands us to keep his 10 commandments and to obey all his rules. But the churches, they say that they are not under the law, that their Christ have abolished the law, which is not correct, which is wrong. Yahweh give us a commandment to keep as his own children. Yahweh give us the way to follow him and to worship him. But they did not follow the way of Yahweh today. As we Biafrans, we will follow the way of Yahweh according to our leader. Because he said, Biafrans will worship Yahweh according to 10 commandments. That is his word. And we will abide on it because it's a commandment from Yahweh. The leaders of today, they are leading themselves, not us. They are shepherd that is shepherding themselves. They are not after the shepherd that they are called for. They are all shepherding themselves. They are feeding their own family. They are not after us. When they will go into that seat, they will forget the people that elect them to be in that place. They are not after us. We are suffering much. We are suffering much. We in Biafra land, we are suffering. And Yahweh have already heard our cry. He will redeem us. Because when Yahweh heard the cry of the children of Israel in Egypt, he did not abandon them. He come for their rescue, and he rescued them. Through Moses, he led them out of Egypt to the promised land. That is how Mazin Nandekalo will lead us to Biafra land. Because Biafra is our nation. And we will abide in our nation. I thank you, people, because you are trying. You are a lecturer. May Yahweh Almighty bless you and give you more wisdom and understanding, Hatma and Bina. May Yahweh give you more knowledge and insight. May He increase your power, increase your anointing, and increase your knowledge. I thank Yahweh for Martin Nandekalo. He is a man that do His will. What He said is what He will do. He is His word. He can't talk another thing and do another thing. He's a perfect man. Because the Bible says, any man who did not offend in word is a perfect man. Martin Nandekalo is a perfect man. May Yahweh bless him and keep him. May Yahweh Almighty protect and guide him. Any evil eye that you look upon him, may Yahweh blindfold that eye forever and ever. Any evil hand that will rise up against him, may Yahweh Almighty paralyze that hand forever and ever. In the mighty name of Yeshua the Messiah. I thank Yahweh for you. May Yahweh bless you. Mazi Mefo is the man of the people. May Yahweh bless him. We are hearing your voice and we all hear your teaching. May Yahweh bless you all. Manda nile megide Yahweh ga-emegide ha. Ndị a niile na-achọghị ka anyị dịrị ndụ mana ndị nke ha ga-adị Yahweh ga-apọnisha ha ebe ọbụla ha nọ. Udo Yahweh dịrị unu. Udo Yahweh dịrị gị. Dere Maazị Nnamdi dịrị ndị IPOB niile ebe ọbụla ha nọ. Yahweh nna anyị chebe ha, Yahweh kpuchite ha, Yahweh nọnyere ha n'ụtụtụ, nọnyere ha n'ehihie, nọnyere ha n'abalị. Ha agaghị akpụkwu n'okwute, ha agaghị ezute ihe ọjọọ ọbụla na-abịa n'ụzọ ha, ọ gaghị erute ha. Maka akwụkwọ nsọ sị na ha ga-agbakọ mana ọgbakọ ha abụọ maka anyị. They will come against us in one way and they will scatter in 7 ways. May Yahweh scatter all their wicked plans. In the mighty name of Yeshua the Messiah. Yahweh bless you and keep you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Amen. You see, yes, a caller on WhatsApp. Are you still there? Caller on WhatsApp.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead, please.
Thank you, Mazi.
Go ahead, please. Caller on WhatsApp. Are you still there? Caller on WhatsApp. I'm talking to you. Go ahead, please. Stop listening to your radio.
Okay, I'm not listening to my radio. I was talking to you before. I thought you cut me off.
No, I'm just bringing you in now. Go ahead, please.
Oh, I thought I was talking to you ever since. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, my name is Chooks Edwin, the First National Coordinator Emeritus, Liberia Republic, IPOB. I'm calling from Houston, Texas. I want to use this particular opportunity to thank you for this wonderful topic. I am speaking on the our agenda. The agenda I want to talk about is the one that our Supreme Leader has set up few days ago to put off whatever that is concerns the Fulani herdsmen. First of all, the cow meat, the live cow, the cow meat, their goat, whatsoever that is coming from the Fulani, we must place ban on it. And the way we will do it is to use all our media to propagate this ban. The radio or the radio the whole media will join, and this will be inculcated in our people from the grassroots. Then we have to give the people at home the support to begin to grow the Efibo, because We don't want to deal with Fulani cow again. When you look at what is happening, there are videos that went viral where the Fulani herdsmen are having sex with the cows. When you look at this, my brother George Onibe, you can never even dream to eat any cow meat again. When you see the way the cow was lying down like a human being, oh my God. Then after having sex with this cow, the people will project their voodoo into the cow and bring it down to the southeast and say to us, after our people will eat the cow meat, they will begin to act like namas. They will begin to act like zombie. Even if you are killing them, they can't even feel it. Even if you kill their mother, they can't feel it. So we have to start from there. Everything that comes from the Fulani must be placed on ban. That is my take on this particular agenda. I want you guys to enforce it, to talk about it in all your programs. Let it be a paramount issue that everybody must discuss until it reaches the grassroots. Let us make our people to know that we can do without cow meat. We have chickens, we have pigs, we have every other meat apart from that Fulani cow meat. So that we should know whether our brain will come back the way God created us. That is my input there. Apart from that, I want to use this wonderful opportunity to tell you, George Onibe, God is seeing you for your selfless service. What you are doing for humanity, it will never go in vain. I heard you complaining of people trying your life. Nobody will tamper with your life because nobody gives you that life apart from Chukwu Kabiama. So keep on doing what you are doing. I want to use this wonderful opportunity also to say greetings to our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Israel Okukano, the King of Afara Ibeku. My greetings goes to Uche Mefo also, and to Chinasa Nwaru. He is a silent worker. He is a silent worker and a magnanimous one. God will bless every one of them, even Nene. So my greetings to all Biafrans and all Arabs throughout the whole world. And Mazeni, I want to hammer on another thing. Let it be our agenda. All these people that are coming in the social media to castigate our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Okukano, all these people will be booked. Anybody that talks against Israel Nnamdi Okukano in the media must book down. We have to trace that person wherever the person is, because that man has made a selfless sacrifice which any other man has not even made. I don't know why people can be so ingratitude to begin to attack somebody that God has sent to save his own people. So
thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And Mazi, please, I would like you to reply the message I sent to your inbox. There is a message I sent to your inbox. Please.
I will check it and get back to you. Thank you very much. Yes, a caller on the line. Are you still there?
Mazi George Onibe,
sorry for keeping you holding on. Go ahead.
No problem. That's the sacrifice I need to pay as a servant of Biafra. Mazi George Onibe, may Elohim continue to keep you long for us in the mighty name of Elohim, and continue to protect our honorable leader and my own Lord, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, forever and ever, so that he will continue to make sure the foundation of Biafra is not under corruption nor under lie. And I pray Elohim will do that for me in the mighty name of Chukwu Kabiama. My name is Mazi George, Mazi, our David Carlo. I want to bear your name. My name is Mazi, our David Carlo. Mazi George Onibe, I really appreciate your topic, the first one before this one. And I know there's a lady that called and talks about the Eki Idemili. All these are the animals created by Elohim, the manifestation physically on earth. these are the works of Elohim. It is up to you as a human, if you have a clear conscience, in order to stay with it. And this brings me back to remember the question I said I want to ask my leader. Mazi George Onyibe, had it been there is power, electrical power in this my area now in Iguacha, maybe I could have turned on the book and tell you specifically what it talks about that coat of arm I'm telling you about. This coat of arm had a man and a leopard by the side. To me, it signifies something, but I need an answer from my able leader because I love his teaching. What do that thing mean to me? It also goes the same thing what that lady told you, that people will be there. The snake will just come, they visit you and go away. These are creation of Elohim. Now, what heart do you have as a human being? If you have a bad intention over animal, that animal also will dictate you spiritually and know that you have bad intention over it. Have you forgotten back in the days when birds used to fly on top of human beings? Is it a magic? It is the creation of Chukwuemeka Abiyama, if we should go back to history. So what am I trying to say here? We need to go back to our roots. Whenever I tell them that these so-called churches in Nigeria, in Niger area...
You are missing the whole track. If there is any idiot pastor that offend you or did something wrong, focus on that pastor. Don't generalize it. I don't like the sound of it.
Thank you. What am I trying to say is this. The way they conduct their own ways of preaching, I believe...
The way some of them.
Okay. But if you have 10 over 100, is that bad?
It's the same thing. All Ogomo, almost 90% of Ogomo in our land now work for DSS. Is it okay?
Oh!
Many of the Arabashira and Arubushira, if you know the atrocity they commit every day, it will shock you. We hit the nail on the head. When I talk, Yoruba pastors are the one I see. When you talk, if you see a Roman Catholic, you see talk. But if you generalize all of them, you are out of context. Go ahead, please.
Thank you very much, Master George, for the direction. So what am I trying to say is this. It is high time that they realize that the Pharisees they are seeing inside this territory, they call the politician, the House of Reps, the senators. It is high time they cut off their relationship with them, because that is the way I see that brings in corruption into their household. They call their own God. Did you see where I'm on my own reason where it is going? So it is high time we the Biafrans also under the canopy of IPOB realize who we are. We are of a truthful people. We depend on truth. Yes, we said whatever you say. You know, like what I mania. I've never seen you. When you gave me a command before you even become the African rep, did I disobey you? Did I insult you? Did I ever call you and start interrogating you why you should send me such a message? But I did it, and you send the same message to a fellow human being like me in the same IPOB, just like you are saying. I don't want to call names. Up to date, they have not executed what you asked them to do. Why? Master George Onyibe, I want to conclude here so that my brothers can also talk. But please, before I conclude, are you hearing me, Master Onyibe? George Onyibe?
Go ahead.
My brothers in Amigo, Area 1, please, we have heard your message through our...
Unfortunately, we lost that caller. Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there? Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp.
Yeah, I'm here.
Go ahead, please. Go ahead. Caller on WhatsApp, go ahead.
Hello?
Caller on WhatsApp, go ahead. Stop listening to your radio. Yes, move away from your radio set.
Okay. Okay.
Go ahead, please.
My African rep, good evening.
Good evening, but
yeah,
I can still hear you.
Good evening.
Good evening. Go ahead.
Good evening. Okay, my African head. Hello, I'm with you.
If you don't stop listening to your radio, I will cut you off. You are just repeating yourself because your radio is distracting you.
I'm not this.
I can still hear the radio reflecting from there. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line. If you are ready to talk, you go ahead. When you call in, please turn down your radio set. Caller on the WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp. Go ahead, please.
Aholi.
My brother, go ahead.
Mazoni Ibe. Iyeri Mazi, good evening from here. My name is Collins, calling from Hamburg, Germany. Mazi, I have some little announcement I want to announce because of my traveling around Hamburg Saturday and Sunday because of collecting some levies and some dues. So I have some numbers to drop so that any person around Hamburg, you can call this number 015 16 63 88 838. Another one is 015 21 025 1873. Another one is 01 521 78 55 073. So this is the number to call because Saturday and Sunday I will drive around Hamburg. So any person around Hamburg who want to give his levy, his dues, contribution, please call this number. I will come and pick the money. That's all I have for you. God bless you, Mazoni Ibe.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on the line.
Hello.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
I'm born next time. If you more a quello, you want to state in Apple. And I'm not just state now.
Go ahead.
I'm sick and can no na. Ihe unu na-emere anyị bụ ndị Biafra. N'obi dị m aṅụrị n'olu unu na-anụ mgbe niile. Ihe unu na-ekwu ka unu ga-esi zọpụta anyị ka ndị Hausa na-egbuchi ụmụnne anyị ebe dị iche iche ha nọ. Ka m na-asị n'obi dị m aṅụrị na-asị ka m kelee unu n'ihe ọma nke unu na-emere anyị ma Chukwu Okike abịa ma ga-anọnyere unu mgbe niile. Echiche ọbụla nke ndị iro na-echere unu ọ ga-abụrụ ha back to sender. N'onye isi anyị bụ Nnamdi Kanu ka nna sị na Chukwu Okike abịa ma bụ onye ziputere ya n'ije a ga-edugide ya ruo mgbe ebi ebi. O nweghị ha pụrụ ime. Ya bụ ihe m chọrọ ikwu n'abalị a.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Thank you very much. Caller on WhatsApp, your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Thank you, Mazonibe. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama bless you, my brother. Bless your family, bless your children, bless your mom and your wife, my brother. Mazi, my name is Mazi Almoka, calling me from Nasarawa. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama bless you, Mazonibe. My Chukwu Okike Abiyama bless you because every day, every morning I listen for you. Mazonibe, I want to tell you sorry for your brother because since your brother leave us, I want to call you to get you on a problem, my brother. May Chukwu carry my bagume. May Chukwu carry my bless you, my brother, because of his trial. You're trying, my brother. Forget about anything enemy plan against you. As Chukwu Okike Abiyama keep our leader, you must keep all of them when they work for this radio where they work for making this Biafra to come. Mechuku Okike Abiama guide you now. Chebunu, my brother, because I want to hear your voice this year. So today I can get you today to tell you thank you because of the work where they work for this our country Biafra. Forget about this enemy. Forget about this afraid. As they don't fit care our leader, they don't go care any person like you and the Maza, I Peter, everybody. Nobody can do it. No guy nor way for Biafra. Everybody go dead. Your children go see Biafra. My brother, I don't want to talk too much. I want to get you today to say thank you for your Biafra land. My brother, I'm going to talk. May God bless you. Thank you all.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Yes, a caller on the line. Caller on the line. And of course, the zoo has started again, but then we must continue. Caller on the line. Caller on the line.
Hello, Master. Good evening, sir.
Go ahead, please.
This is Chizawa from Ngokbala in Eziama Autonomous Community. I'm calling to thank you, Mazo Yibe. May Chukwu Okike bless you, sir. And bless Ahamadike Nnamdi Kanu. We are appreciating everything that you people are doing for us. You people have shown us that you people are our hope, and you are not going back. And stand free force that everything, if Biafra come today, we are going to get Biafra. No matter anything and the majority have been doing, they cannot get us because we are God sent. I don't know Chineke. I get married because of I don't know or one young. And maybe now Chukwu Okike Abiama Jogi Neke. Duogi Nori, Duogi Nafo, Duogi Nanko, Ukujaga Pogi, Igani Jena Bata, Igani Jena Lo, Agama, Hanma Yochuko Kikabamasi, Mabia Fragabia, Agama, Abakugi, Bakugi Mana say, Namuku, Ibu somebody. Asima Chuku Kaba Duogi, and Wikiko Nabalia, in the Pigomania. Sir. Thank you very much, sir. Yes. Bless you, sir.
And you too.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yeah, I'm here. Good evening.
Good evening. Go ahead, please.
I'm here. I'm hearing you. Good evening.
Go ahead.
A na-ekwu maka ha na-anụkwa ihe a na-ekwu because sometimes
Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening from here.
Master George Onibe, good evening.
Good evening. Go ahead, please.
Okay, Master George Onibe, I'm from Amako Obidiegu. I'm calling you from Igwacha, Biafra land. Master George Onibe, I'm very, very happy. Hello?
The world is listening. Go ahead.
Okay. Master George Onibe, for the topic of this evening, say what is our agenda? I'm very happy for this topic. I'm telling all the women what is our agenda. Agenda to stay at home and be doing buying and selling. What is our agenda to save our country, our children, and our children's children? Dear friends, all the Biafrans, please, more especially the women, and saying that you people should do everything possible so that we will get this our nation, Biafra. So that we will help Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is calling everybody to enter inside this Biafran boat. So that we will get the Biafran. It's not for Nnamdi Kanu, it's for we.
the women, our children, and our children's children. You will not be keeping quiet. Look at as if that we don't have a prophetess in a Biafra land. Can you just imagine a Yoruba prophetess again telling us that he saw a vision? Who are we? The children of the height. We are not seeing anything. More especially this land that we have found a lead prophet of our time, as in Nandekano. Anybody will come again and tell us that he's seen a prophet is doing this. So Jenny, they are asking that woman, if she's hearing our voice, I'm a woman also, has her own God told he has that person in Asorok is not Buhari. And that is God also told her that Osibanjo is not in that Asorok. He has not even asked God, where is Osibanjo, his brother, and where is the Buhari? Look at what is happening. EFCC chairman, how many billions have they stolen for Nigeria? The nation called the zoo. They should stop deceiving us because there's nothing like all these pastors, priests, bishop, archbishop, as the judge I'm telling you. To be honest, I'm a hardcore Catholic before. But since 2015, where I had the Mazen Nandekano, I don't even listen to all these their nonsense pastors. Well, especially since 2017, that the whole pastor that the whole priest, the whole archbishop, the whole man of God and one of Aaron, cannot be first and say that person in Asorok, that Buhari is there. Even when our prophet, Mazen Nandekano, have even said it, that Buhari is no longer there, that is there. All the whole bishop, all the whole priest, all the whole pastor, archbishop, one of God, one of woman, they did not see. They are still covering it even up to today. Tomorrow, all of them can tell you that they are the real prophet. But they have been teaching us so much, Judge Onibe, that you keep on saying the truth. You brethren, say the truth. Even if they kill you when you are saying the truth, you will go to heaven. But the time has reached for them to show us, we brethren, that yes, they will die and go to heaven. For them to say that Buhari is dead, they did not say it. That was it one man became. And even when man became as it, they using one to his house to actually to go and kill him. But Judge Onibe and keep telling all the Biafrans, they should listen to this song that I want to sing again. Because it's what happened to the Noah that will also to happen to Biafra, more especially all the Biafrans. More especially the people that have not entered IPOB. For long man can be saying, go and join IPOB, go and register. They did not know why he has been saying all these things. But let me sing this song again, man. Judge Onibe, I'm calling you from Iguacha. I'm not going to be able. Onye gwaghị gwara Noa, onye gwaghị gwara Noa si ya Noa tinye ụmụ gị n'ụgbọ, tinye ụmụ gị n'ụgbọ, n'ihi na gịnị anya mmiri ga-emebi ụwa nke a. Maka gịnị ụwa na-emezi ihe bịalụ. Noa tire bịanụ ka ime ihe na-atọ Chukwu sọ, bịakwanụ ka ime ya n'olu egokwa. Ha were si ya onye nzuzu n'ụwa, onye oke amamihe, kedu onye gwara gị na mmiri ga-emebi ụwa nke a? Mmiri ahụ ebido ugbo, obi ebere adịghị ya ugbo, ụmụ mmadụ etire Noa cheta na anyị bụkwa nwanne gị Noa biko mepere anyị ụzọ, Noa biko mepere anyị ụzọ. Ofu ihe ahụ ka m na-agụkwa ha wee na-asị ya kịta. Onye nwe anyị gwara Nnamdi Kanu si ya Nnamdi Kanu tinyere ụmụ gị n'ụgbọ Biafra, tinyere ụmụ gị n'ụgbọ IPOB. N'ihi na gịnị Chukwu abịa ma ga-emebi ụwa nke a. Maka gịnị ụwa na-emezi ihe dị alụ. Nnamdi tire bịabanụ ka imeri ihe na-atọ na-abịa m ụtọ, bịabakwanụ ka ime ya n'olulu egokwa. Ha were si ya onye nzuzu Nnamdi Kanu, onye oke amamihe, miscreant le, jobless man le, kedu onye gwara gị na Chukwu ga-ebibi ụwa nke a? Mmiri ahụ ga-ebidokwa, ọgụ ahụ ga-adakwanụ, ụmụ mmadụ ga-etirekwa. Nnamdi Kanu, Uche Mefọ, Nne ya anya, George Onibe, IPOB Chetano na ibuku munno Nnamdi Kanu biko meghere anyị ụzọ. Nnamdi Kanu biko meghere anyị ụzọ. George Onibonya can now group when I see the whole Biafrans all over the world. Please enter inside IPOB. Grant and because they have called IPOs. As long as you have become a member of this church, you are a hardcore to this Pentecostal church, you are a hardcore to this Catholic church, you are a hardcore to this Anglican church. The same thing, go to any family and the register become a member of IPOB. This IPOB is the only people to get here and then Nnamdi Kanu that knows what will happen to him. Mas George. For the other things they have been saying about anybody, what I believe in this now, that you see our land, this Biafran land, hey, it's not Nnamdi Kanu. This is for Chukwu Okike Abiama and our land and our ancestors. When Biafra comes, it's Chukwu Okike Abiama and our land that knows all the hardcore Biafrans in truth and the honest. I don't want to talk for the people that used to eat money or criticize or do anything because they don't know what is about to come. When Biafra comes, that's when we will see more death in Biafra land. If you like, you repent. If you don't, repent. What matters me that all the time we keep on saying that Adimakwasi. I think, can you just imagine this man from the childhood reaching now? If you say that I'm a come and tell us, come and tell me. Come out now, nobody have now called and said now the kind of so times you did this, you did the other. Then how much more now is he telling us? Go and become a member of IPOB. We find it very difficult. As the judge Onibe, I say may Elohim, Almighty Chukwu Okike Abiama, bless him Nnamdi Kanu, bless him the family, and bless you Chemekwo, bless him and bless all the hard members, and bless all of us that believe in Biafra, that want to Biafra to come. At the end, we will enter inside that promised land, Biafra land, and we will see everybody, all of you. Just like one man say, when Biafra come, when we enter for the Biafra land, they will kiss the land. The land will be welcome us. The same thing that the man that say, what of the ancestral blessing? They keep on telling us, ancestral cause. The only day you can imagine you have children, I have children. Then you see when I die, they will be keep on howling, die. You are the one that caused me this. You are the one. Oh, if I remember everything they have been teaching us, in churches and everywhere. In fact, I don't even know what to say. I say, may Elohim, Chukwu Okike Abiama, Emadioha, Ikenga, Ogugu, Ajan, Anide, Kunianu, Numano, Kunumuto, Biafra. Chukwu Okike Abiama has his name. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, a caller on WhatsApp. Are you still there? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yes, my African rep.
Thank you for holding on. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. Good evening, my brother, George Onibe. I'm using this opportunity to thank my able leader, the king of Afari Beko, Nnamdi Kanu, the able deputy, Nanyanya, and all the people that are working seriously to see that our brothers and sisters are in good terms. Our land is in good shape. I'm thanking you all. I pray that Ekeke Loa, the one that lived above, the one that created us, the one that set this platform, will continue bless everybody, continue protecting everyone, continue directing us, continue giving us wisdom like he gives King Solomon. My name is Chidozie Nkwemeka. I'm calling from Kenya, East Africa. My brother, I know what you are facing because you are speaking boldly. You don't hide anything. I know the kind of person you are. Whenever I listen to you, my heart, I just feel free. I just feel alive because he never said anything contrary to the truth. And I know what is happening. I know even within us, I know that you must be getting attacked. I know because they say that truth is bitter. And he don't like Ekwiyamili device now. He don't like Ekwiyamili in a way goes where the. But I pray that God will always protect you. God will always defend you. God will always show you the way. God will always expose your enemies. That's all I pray. I always want to talk. Always want to talk with you whenever you are online. But I try. Sometimes I fail. I always pray that God will always show you all these lectures that you are giving us. He will always bless you, always give you more wisdom like He gave Solomon. Nothing will lack. You will not lack. Your family will be protected. Your family will live to see Biafra. Like what your topic today. You said that the agenda. Our agenda as a Biafrans, we're supposed to be IPOB. IPOB is supposed to be our agenda as a Biafran. IPOB means freedom to be Biafran. That's supposed to be our agenda. In my own perspective, in my own understanding, I know IPOB stands for freedom of Biafra, and that should be our agenda. Everyone should be looking at the ball. As our leader used to say, focus on the ball. Our ball is Biafra restoration. We all should focus on that. Nothing shall deviate, nothing shall make us look elsewhere. We're supposed to be focusing on the ball until we score the goal, which I know that Elohim has made it to be. It has come. I know that it has come. God has made it so, because He started it, He will end it. He never did something that you can never end. God is still there. Elohim is there. He has known that there must be a time like this. So I believe that He has already planned it the way it's supposed to be. My brother, I want to use this opportunity to ask for a favor. This Kenya, we have no unit. I've written to you several times, though they have called. They have called me from Zambia, but since then nothing has been done. It's almost 1 year.
Still renew this request. Yes. On this line. I will see that my deputy on that region will contact you.
Okay, my brother. I thank you very much. Continue what you are doing. God will always be with you. I thank you all Biafrans that is listening. Please let all hands be on deck. God is there with us.
Thank you very much.
Good night.
And of course, this is where we draw the curtain for this segment. My time almost been spent. That having been said, if you are a Biafran wherever you are, look for the nearest IPOB family and join. And maybe you find it difficult to do that. Send your name, your location, and your phone number to this WhatsApp line. And then I will link you to the closest or nearest coordinator to you. I will be signing off here. We must not forget that in this idea behind Biafran Restoration Project, there must be agenda. Biafrans must have their agenda. Politicians must have their agenda. Elders must have their agenda. The youth must have their agenda. But of course, your agenda can be to kill us. Your agenda can be to enslave us. Your agenda can be to free us. But everybody must have agenda. I sign off from here. Do have a wonderful, pleasant night rest. And for those of you who are in the daytime, depending on your region, do have a wonderful day ahead of you. As I sign off from here, I say, Udo Dirindi Cho Udo Nde Wono.
negotiation, no compromise. All we want is Biafra. Our self-determination, they call it a speech. We want referendum, they come forward. Our lives are not safe in Nigeria. Spilling our blood for no just cause. Biafran self-determination, they call it hate speech. We want referendum, they come forward. Killing my people like Christmas good too. No more to election in Biafra land. So we are crying, let us go to return. Yamaga Mesha have expired. We are tired of your suit. Intimidation is too much to return. Incarceration is too much. Gullible wicked ones from Biafra land, they impose on us to be our leaders. Killing and wasting innocent life, we can't take it anymore. Yeah, gullible wicked thugs from Biafra land, they impose on us to be our leaders. Killing and wasting innocent life, we can't take it anymore. If you pretend, you must let us go. Britain, 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 Yamaga Mesha have expired. Remember Biafra genocide. Britain, 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 the Zoo River massacre. We are tired of your zoo. It's not a crime. We must restore our papa's land. We can't take this torture anymore. Biafra is last hope for black race. Biafra freedom is not a crime. We must restore our mother's land. We can't take this torture anymore. Biafra is last hope for black race. We are dying every day. Britain, Britain, intimidation is too much. Remember Biafra genocide. Britain, Britain, Britain. Oh, we are tired of your zoo. If they are the one, their Sharia land. Give Oduduwa their father's land. Give my people blessed land of Biafra. Stop the looming war in Nigeria. If they are the one, their Sharia land. Give Oduduwa their father's land. Give my people blessed land of Biafra. Avoid the looming war in Nigeria. You will respect our rights. Britain, Yamaga Mesha have expired. We are tired of your zoo. Intimidation is too much. Britain, 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 incarceration is too much. We must go. United Nations, that's no justification. British corruption, causing our